So this story developing this morning, a 32-year-old woman arrested in connection with the disappearance of 6-year-old Joshlin Smith appeared briefly in the Vredenburg Magistrates Court a short while ago, and she's been remanded in custody until she makes her bail application later this month. Reporter Yazid Kamaldeen is there and joins us live with more details on the story. Yazid, good morning. Again, any development in the story, certainly the subject of massive public interest. Just give us a little more detail about Loretta Lombard.
Good morning, Iman. I'm standing outside the Vredenburg Magistrates Court, and the suspect has just appeared before the magistrate here this morning. I'm looking now at the charge sheet. I had just spotted it, or I'd seen it inside the court, and took some pictures of it. And the information that I will share with you is that the name of the suspect is Loretta Lombard. She's from Saldanha, female, South African, and she is, according to this charge sheet over here, 34 years old, and the date of arrest was the 15th of March. She is currently in custody. She will be appearing back in this court on the 25th of March for a bail application hearing. Now, outside of this court, there are some people, and we can speak to them a bit later as well. It's not as tense and as busy as it was last week when we were here, when the mother of the missing Joshlin, of course, appeared in court with other accused as well. So that's the information that we have from the charge sheet. And she was arrested on charges of kidnapping and human trafficking. And while people are still asking questions, where is Joshlin Smith, the 6-year-old girl who has been missing now for a few weeks?
Very interesting developments, Yazid, and thank you very much for that update. Loretta Lombard, then, 34 years old, from Saldanha, arrested and appearing in court on that bail application. Yazid, you pointed out, this massive contrast between the outside of court versus the appearance last week of both the family members, Joshlin Smith's mom, her boyfriend, and two others. Of course, the fourth suspect then has been released and doesn't face the charges anymore. Now we have a new accused. But it's really interesting that, it seems to be much quieter outside court today. Any of those community members and activists that have been so deeply involved in the case there at all today? Who was in court?
So, of course, it was just the media in the court and the officials. There were not many other people. But I mean, we're just having a look now at what it is like outside the court. And as you can see, it's a lot quieter. There's no barbed wire. I'm assuming that it was so busy because people knew that the mother of the child would be appearing here last week. So today it's a lot calmer. There are some people wearing T-shirts with Joshlin's face on it. But for the rest, it's a lot calmer than last week. It also seems that there are a lot of people here, of course, for other court matters. There are other court matters, of course, that will be coming forward. There is one political party here as well that I can see. It's called the Patriotic Alliance. They are here. But other than that, it's a lot calmer here today, Iman.
And just the final thing, what was so interesting is, the development around a confession. That certainly is something we heard. What more do we know about a confession in respect of the accused number 4 now?
I must admit that was a bit of a bombshell to hear that in the court when, it was said that she had made a confession. So we will find out more as the court proceedings go on. Nothing else has been shared in court, but I certainly was shocked when I heard that this person was arrested based on a confession. And the charges are very serious: human trafficking and kidnapping, and the child is still missing. So, this is definitely one to follow, as, of course, everyone is asking what happened to this child.
Yazid Kamaldeen, thank you very much for that update. Standing for us outside the Vredenburg Magistrates Court just a short time ago, the latest arrest made in the case, a 34-year-old Loretta Lombard from Saldanha, facing, as you heard from Yazid there, charges of trafficking into persons as well as kidnapping. And this is relating to a confession statement, and we hope that as the case proceeds, we will get to hear the merits of exactly what Loretta Lombard is alleged to have said to police.